Hello everybody, welcome to a behind the scenes where I'm going to show you the sub badges that I've been working on for 2 days straight. So they are ready for release, and I'm proud to show you guys what happened. So let me go on and show you guys what I did. I had to do that intro music, I'm sorry, I really had to do it. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what had happened behind the scenes. I spent a couple days behind the scenes kind of just doing a lot of drawing, trying to get this out of the way for you guys. And I will show you the result of it. So I first started off this video, let me pause it. I first started off by turning the Bubble Cat coin, the one that I've been working on behind the scenes, as I told you guys. There is this file that I first began with the art over here, and I'm going to show you guys what the result of that was. So these were the base models for the coins initially, right? And as soon as it boots up, I'll show you guys. But this is the result after combining both the emoji, which I turned into its own little outline, and putting it on top of the coins that I had built a long time ago. So as you guys know, I was working on ones like this, and even other ones, for example, like the Crimson one. I worked on the Crimson one as well, and it just, you know, it took me a while to kind of get used to using Inkscape. You know, Inkscape is really not easy to use, but I've made all of them, like all these like little ones, like the gold one. I have it somewhere, but yeah, I basically combined that, used the outline of the Bubble Cat, which, as you guys know, I designed many versions of Bubble Cat, decided to trace out his outline, and put it on top of the coins. But when I uploaded the coins over to Krita, I had to actually like hand draw the rest of it. So I had to use the art tablet, and it took me a freaking long time to do it. But I'm going to show you a video of like behind the scenes of like what I was doing. So initially I was creating kind of like this border right here. You should be able to see my cursor. And I was just, you know, trying to create a border and just try to match it up, make it look as good as possible. I spent some time behind the scenes, just, you know, really trying to perfect everything. And once I finally had kind of like this outline right here, this one specifically right here, I could now layer it on top of the coins, and it made it so much easier for me to transport the photograph to every coin. But I had to redo the coins like numerous times because unfortunately Inkscape and Krita don't really pair well, and so whenever I upload something from Inkscape, it always ended up being a pain in the ass. I decided to create a ring around each of the tokens, and I disappeared off the screen because I was cooking in between for dinner. But yeah, just eventually I got to here and started trying to, you know, make more stuff for you guys. And on the final video, I spent the most on this one. This one was the hard one. So right here, I actually had to not only just kind of like make the shine better and the highlights better, but also I tried adding the stars. I even tried adding the gold, and I was like, you know what, it wasn't just working out, so I just went with the flat image. And I put because initially I had kind of like a curve right here, and I tried it out, it just wasn't looking good, so I put the border of both the Bubble Cat and his outline on the outside. And I put another ring. I decided to upload it. It took me a while to do all this, and then I worked on the red one. I uploaded this over to Krita, and as you know, I had to basically kind of like blur out a lot of this area, because when you upload a photograph from Inkscape to Krita, it just doesn't fucking fill all of the holes. It was such a pain in the ass. So you know, I had to kind of like blur out all this shit, create a ring around it, and once I created the ring, I would add the outline, by just copy pasting from my previous pictures, and I would try to edit anything. Like these are all the layers, his belly, this was the border, and this was his outline. And as soon as I had all of that, everything became super easy. You know, I just had to like really try to come up with like a good texture for his color, but I just couldn't figure one out. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should try doing something like a vibrancy. So I did. I started adding like a vibrancy to his arms, and just kind of going around and making it look like this, where the vibrancy was coming out like around the black. And I thought that that looked really good, made it look very crimsony. And same thing when I uploaded the black one from Inkscape to Krita, I had to do the same thing. I had to blur out all this shit and add the ring. And initially when I was uploading the Onyx coin, I was like, let's try white. And, you know, I was thinking white might have looked good, but then I tried gray. It wasn't looking good. But then I came up with this idea to do this kind of like coppery color right here. I don't really know what to call it. It's like a milky white. And it just ended up kind of fitting with me. So I stuck with it. And next thing you know, I started adding more of these like shines to it. I started like kind of like just adding a shine to it, just like that, just like in every little area. And eventually by the time I got done, I had already basically created all of these. And now they're all uploaded. They're all ready for you guys on Twitch. And if I go over here, you guys can actually see I have the 1 month, the 2 month, the crimson, and the 6 month. And the next one that will be coming up is the rainbow and the crystal token. So there will be a rainbow, a crystal, and then probably like, I don't know, somewhere around this one and this one, I'm gonna come up with something different. I don't know what the hell I might do different about it, but I'll try not to make it too complicated. So that way at least I don't waste so much time into something that doesn't really have a whole lot of room to work with anyway, because right now, as you guys know, I've pretty much like used all of what I could, but I might start adding like things like maybe some interesting little stuff around the sides or something like that, just to fill out the rest of it. And that'll be for anybody who's been doing anything about a year or longer subscribing to me. And that will be your special ones. The crystal one is definitely going to be nice. The rainbow one's going to be nice. But I think around crystal and whatever I want to call this one and this one, they're going to definitely have something a little more different added to it. I will probably try to work on something like a flare for the tier 2 and tier 3. But, you know, all of these things will take some time. And, you know, just I put a lot of effort into this so you guys could have it. You can even see that there's now a bubble cat coin right here on the upper side right here. And if I turn this off, for example, you'll be able to see it at the top right now. So it looks really nice, you know, and it shows the amount of subscribers and everything. But yeah, now you guys have something unique that I put a hefty amount of effort into. And I even edited the audio substantially, so that way the audio is very well balanced with the video game. I might actually show you guys that right now while I'm here behind the scenes, and just kind of, you know, give you guys a little hint as to what to expect when it comes to the audio. So let me close this out, and I'll close that one out right here for this video because I don't need it no more. I'll close that out, and I'll turn on the sound, and I'll just show you guys how different the audio has become, because I spent a lot of time also balancing out the audio. So as you guys know, when I play a game, it often always had like such a very loud voice, otherwise too muffled. But I tested this after many hours on TV, as well as even testing it out on my phone and even the headsets, and it just sounds really nice, you know, just like I can now feel comfortable with all of my streams. I have badges for you guys. I have some emojis for you guys. I have a much more balanced microphone that doesn't have like such an ear-piercing noise. I could just play whatever I want, and it feels great, you know? And told you guys I was very uncomfortable with the whole like, let me actually move this over to my side of the screen, because then I can see what you guys are looking at. I don't have to look like I'm looking to the left. But yeah, I have a nice, oh look. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I'm really happy with the results of everything. I spent 2 days straight doing this, you know, not even really resting. And now I can feel comfortable. And I tested this on different games. Like I tested it on Resident Evil. I'm testing it right now on this game called Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. You know, it's just so much nicer. I even tested it on Hotline Miami. And just to get a feel to make sure that the audio was never going to need to be fixed ever again. And I think finally now I can officially say that everything is good, and I hope that you guys are happy with the results of everything that I've done, because I know that you guys really needed like all this stuff. You know, you watch my videos and you subscribe, and I need to put the effort behind the scenes for you guys, and that's what I've done, you know? And I hope that you guys are happy with everything. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, a little bit of here and there. I'm not gonna really play this game, honestly. Not right now at least. I want to play it, I just don't want to play it right now. I've been really tired. But I'm going to be off tonight, and I'll be off tomorrow. So we'll be playing some games. You're a naughty bat. You're a very naughty bat, you know that? No, that's a very bad bat. Stop it. Yeah, I got, you see my fist? You see my fist? It will hurt you. It will absolutely dominate you. Oh, he made me miss my boat. Well, anyways, I hope you guys are happy with everything. I hope that those of you who are watching this VOD, you know, like what you saw and what you're hearing right now. And I will definitely be seeing you guys in the next video. And I always thank you guys for everything that you've, you know, done. Just giving me your time and watching, and, you know, helping me on my YouTube hours, and just encouraging me to keep on going, because it really is really tough. Oh shoot, it really is tough doing all of this stuff. But anyways, everybody have a good night. I'm pretty much ready to go and just watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! And eat some snacks, and yeah, I might, if I can't sleep, I might play some Skyrim, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, it's goodbye, everybody.